Hi, welcome to another video, Whip It Up with Lidi-B. On today's menu, we're going to have smothered pork chop, mashed potatoes, and green beans. Let's get to it. Okay, so we're already washed our hands. Okay, and we're going to finish peeling the potatoes. I've already peeled two, so for the video purpose, I'm going to peel this potato. All right. So once we get this peeled, we're going to put it in this water here. I've already washed the potatoes, but I'm going to wash them again. Okay. All right. All right. And we're going to start dicing them. Just like that. Want to try to get them all cooked pretty even so that they'll all cook evenly. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in the pot. And turn it around so you guys can see. And we're going to add some chicken base, broth base to our water. As much as you like. Okay. Set this over to the side. And clean my mess up I just made. Yeah. Get out of there. All right, so turn you guys back around here. All right. So next, we are going to get our pork chops. We're going to put on our gloves first because I don't want to touch this meat with my hands. My hands still kind of wet from me washing my hands. Messing with those potatoes. All right. So we're going to go ahead. Open up the pork chops. And my daughter doesn't eat pork chops, so it's literally only me. So I'm only going to make, and they're small, as you can see. So I'm only going to do, I guess, three. 3 pork chops. Put that in the freezer. I'll be right back. Now that our pork chops are in the bowl, we're going to go ahead and wash them. Wash them real good. So let me turn you guys around here. Let me turn you guys around here. And let's see. All right. So I'm going to grab a pork chop. Okay. All right. Take these gloves off. Paper towel so we can dry these gloves off. So now that the pork chops are clean, we're going to go in with our seasoning. And I'm going to start off with some Nature's Seasons. And season it to your taste, to your liking. Whatever works for you. And we also have some butter garlic. We have some lemon pepper. Just a little bit. And some garlic powder. And we also have some completes. Just a little, not too much. And paprika. All right. Just gonna mix it up. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on this burner. Alright. And I also like to use a little oil to kind of distribute the seasonings on my meat. And I'm using soybean oil. I like it because it's very light. It's not heavy. It's not a heavy oil. So that's why I like it. Okay, so we're going to go in with our flour. And we're going to go back in with our seasonings again. Because you have to season the flour. Because if you don't, it's going to take the taste away. Sit these over here out the way. And we'll go ahead and place our oil. In our skillet. All right, that's enough. And you want to check your oil just to make sure it's hot enough. It's not ready yet. I gotta wipe this off because if I don't, it's gonna bother me. So our oil is ready. So while the meat is still cooking, we're going to go ahead and get our green beans ready. We're going to add some butter to the pot. About 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of butter. We're going to let that melt. All right. I'm going to check our pork chop. I'm going to flip that over. All right. So we're going to allow that to finish cooking. I've already seasoned my potatoes. I added the nature seasoning to them. And once they finish cooking, I'm going to add the rest of the seasoning to my potatoes. And you saw that I put the chicken broth in the water as the potatoes was cooking. So what I'm going to do next, since my butter is melted, I'm going to add a little chicken base to my butter. Add as much as you like. And then I'm going to also go in with some Morton nature season. A little garlic powder. If you notice, I'm not using salt because all of these things have salt in them, and my butter also has salt, so I don't need to use salt. And then a little butter garlic. All right. Okay, so next, I'm just gonna take a spatula and mix my seasonings. You guys can see, just mixing my seasoning in with my butter. And so now, because I don't want it to turn brown, I'm gonna go ahead I'm going to, although they're in the bag, I'm going to rinse my green beans. And I'm not going to make a whole lot of green beans. All right, that's gonna do it right there. And green bean makes its own water too, so. And I want these sauteed, so I'm gonna let that cook. We're gonna cover it. All right. All right. So while the last pork chop is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the potatoes. And pour the water off of them. And I'll bring you guys over here. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put those back there. And we're gonna go back over here. And I'm going to put about about 2 tablespoons full of butter. Yeah, 2 tablespoons is good enough. Time for me to refill this paper towel. All right, let me get the sour cream. Y'all, I took the onion out, and I was trying to debate if I was going to use it or not. I decided not to. Yeah, I just decided not to use the onion. I don't really need it at this moment. The sour cream. And I'm going to go in again. A little bit more seasoning. With my nature season by Morton. And garlic butter. I'm gonna turn this over here. Get off here. I'll use the onion when I get ready to make my gravy because I gotta have onion in my gravy. So we'll use the onion then. I'm gonna go ahead and put this pot up here. And I'm gonna grab about a 4 cup of milk to go on my potatoes. All right, pour that in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and start mashing them up. Making a mess over here, y'all. Those are the mashed potatoes. All right, so this is the color I want. I want it right there. And I'm going to add skillet kind of small, so I think I'm gonna use a I wanted it. May be able to get all of them in there. Let's see. All right, and I have a cup of water. 1 cup of water. And we're gonna let that do what it do. It'll thicken up as it cook. Let me see. I know this might be a little big, maybe. That's it. So we're gonna let that cook up. And when it gets done, I'll be back and then I'll plate up. Okay, so we're back and we're ready to plate. And this is what it looked like. Get you guys a little closer. This is what we're working with. And what's this? This is some of the skin. It's okay. And we're going to come over here. Get some of the green beans. Now let's get some potatoes. Those potatoes. And then we're going to get a little bit more of that gravy. Put on these potatoes. Onions. I didn't make a lot of gravy. There's it. All right. So this is our plate. Let me fix it where you guys can see it. This is our plate. Smothered pork chops, mashed potato with gravy, sauteed green beans. So if you guys enjoyed this content, please give me a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified. And give me a thumbs up. Until next time, you guys be blessed and have a good day.